Sigma 18 to 35. It is a great lens, though if you want to really decide if you want to buy it or not, you should hear some cons. If you buy it, you wouldn't be surprised when you have to deal with them. Or one of them. Hopefully none of them. DxOMark rates this lens as 16 megapixel resolution, though I don't think it is just by optics, because it is a third-party lens, and because of that can be focusing issues. You should check if it has front focus or back focus. So I did. On my ATD, I borrowed the Sigma dock and it had back focus. I fixed it. I don't think everyone who owns this lens actually plans to shoot pictures with it. The pictures are great. Pictures are amazing if it hits the focus correctly. Even after fixing the back focus with Sigma docking station, it has sometimes problems to focus correctly. I don't know if it's an environmental issue or really just the focusing system in the optical viewfinder. Sometimes it's precise, sometimes it misses just a tidbit. I don't know. Even with the original lenses, it misses sometimes, right? When it shouldn't is the life. When I'm using dual pixel IF, like on the M6, I have issues, focusing issues. Even with good light, you have someone 5 meters from you, and I don't know which focal length was it, but you have phase detection on. You have this rectangle thing, it's there, you focus, and then it focuses back of the face, like it's blurred, and the thing behind the person is sharp. It should work like every time. At least that's how I understand the dual pixel works. It reacts on what the sensor sees, and with that 5 meters, maybe it's the algorithm of the phase detection and how it focuses after that. When it hits focus correctly, it is a blast. A bokeh is amazing. Even when I change body to Sony, I will keep this because I don't care if some dude rates this a 60 megapixel resolution, but with Sony a6500 you shoot 4K, like oversampled 4K, doesn't matter. 4K is 8 megapixels. This will be sharp as crazy, and hopefully Sony will nail focus better. I don't know. Yeah, the weird thing was when I tried to compare this lens to a standard lens, kit lens, say. This was not that wide as the other lens. Weird, huh? So it got me thinking, how do you use this aperture 1.8 and have it more wide? Yeah, the thing is, you can use speed boosters with mirrorless bodies. Yes, Panasonic, Sony, let's have party, and autofocusing both, but Canon. You can use Chinese made, anywhere made speed boosters, because no one actually makes speed boosters for Canon with autofocus. What's up with that? I saw someone who made it from different kind of adapters, soldered in, make holes, put. I tried it, but it didn't work. I'm maybe clumsier than I thought I am. But if you use it with speed booster on APS-C, you will have vignetting like to 24, maybe 28. So at 35, you will have like almost full frame and a lot of light. If you want to cheat it even more, you will look for wide angle converters. So I looked for specific one that has 72 millimeters filter thread for adapting it to this Sigma. I found this one. I tried to find like really good review of this. I didn't. So I will make probably a review of this, and shortly. It works only on kit lenses because prime lenses and better zoom or wide angle lenses don't have these. Probably it's because of the front element diameter and focusing issues with this. With other lenses, it will shift your focus. This works with this. It says it's 0.45, like half of the focal length. It's bullshit. No, it's just a little bit wider, but it works. And it also, the image is sharp. Only thing that sucks is that it doesn't have like multi-coating. If you buy it, you should probably buy like good UV filter and have it always on, because you will catch a lot of dust on it, and get the dust off, it's a nightmare. Moving on, consider two things. This Sigma doesn't have image stabilization, so if you're a video run and gun dude and you have Canon or older Panasonic or Sony, you should consider buying a gimbal or Steadicam to use it with this lens, because if you're not, jitter and damn distortion of unwanted movement. They are different lenses, also Sigma or Tamron, 17 to 50, 2.8. It has image stabilization. It's, I think, close with sharpness to this lens. Maybe not wide open, but when you step down to 3 aperture, it will get really close. And what's the point? And it has better zoom range, but in a cost of half of life coming into the sense. I don't know if everybody says that. Key thing for video makers is it focuses internally, it zooms internally. So when you put it on gimbal or Steadicam, you can still work on that. A lot of lenses don't allow you this. Recommendation: if you want to spend money on this, you should be ready to spend money on stabilization.